Hello everybody, it's Adam from BlackRock Outfitters here. Right, it's been a while since the last video. I'm back. I've got a brand new video for you, and today I'm going to be showing you how to save your Sprinter or Crafter van from absolute guaranteed certain death by dirt. Do you want to find out why? Keep watching. If you thought the clips video, how to seal your trim clips, was good, wait till you see this. You ain't going to get your head around this. Okay, so let's take a look at the vehicle we're going to be working on today. Now this is a low roof, medium wheelbase 2009 Crafter. This is my own personal vehicle, so my sort of vision on this is going to be a mountain bike van. Raised bed, room for bikes underneath, fridge, quick release seats, that type of thing. It's going to be a bit of a day van. I think it's going to be ideal for me and the family, so yeah, it's going to come out quite nice, I think. Now, I have started doing a few modifications to it. I might as well run through that with you. All-terrains, so it's BF Goodrich KO2s on just normal steels, really. They've just been powder coated, that's the only difference. Some people have asked me before, tyre sizes. Now, I don't really go into it because each van is different and the load that you carry is going to sort of differ on each van. But these are 245 75 16s. They do rub on the front when you first put them on, but that is because they catch on the inner arch liner. If you trim that, you can use a pair of like snips or like tin snips. Just cut a little section out, they don't rub anymore, and they do fit. Please do not take my word for that, because if you've got a lot of weight in your van and it starts rubbing, I'm not being held responsible. Okay, thank you very much. But yeah, they will fit and they won't rub. You should be fine on those, to be honest. Okay, I want to give a massive shout out to everybody who has watched my video on sealing your trim clips. I think it's had over 50,000 views now, so that's really appreciated. And it's probably saved 50,000 of you from losing your van to rust. So yeah, I've taken mine off because I'm going to be sealing those up. Going to be wrapping the bottom half in black, so that's going to be quite good. And yeah, I'll get a video of that when it's all sort of done and put together. Now, let's get on with the main reason for the video today. This is the area that we're going to be looking at. Now, when people do Raptor liner or they do a wrap on the bottom of their van, they do it, they scotch it all up, they think it looks, you know, I was going to swear but I'm not, they're going to think it looks brilliant, but they forgot about one little area, and it's this, okay? This panel, people think that this is actually a sealed panel, but it's not. There's actually a recess behind here and a bit of a channel under there. What happens is all the mud comes down through the inner arch liner, sits inside there, starts here when the van is new, and because nobody ever takes this off, it just keeps building up, building up and building up. Next thing is, you're nearly up to the top with mud. Now, as you know, mud in an arch is just never a good combination. It just sits there, it starts rotting the van from the inside out. Much the same as when you don't seal your trim clips. The water just sits, it gets gobbed up. Next thing you know, you've got a rusty van. I'm going to show you how to do this. It's only going to cost you £2, so let's look at the tools that we're going to need. Remember your £2? You're going to go to Poundland, and for £2 you can buy the tools. Here they are. I know, ridiculous, isn't it? A screwdriver and a pair of pliers, that is literally all you're going to need to do this job. Right, I'm going to do this and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, here we go. Now, this is only going to take you about half an hour, 45 minutes at the very most to do this. So as you can see, you've got the two clips. Now, I've already pulled these out. So the head of this clip will be pushed in and it will be flush against this. Very small screwdriver in underneath the head and just gently start pulling it out. Now, I will tell you, if your van is, I don't know, quite old or it's been abused or these have been out before, people tend to muller these. I've been quite lucky on this van. It is a 2009 van, so it's quite old, but these are in really good condition. They've never been out and they've never been messed with. So these came out pretty easy. Once they come out to there, you can either pull that straight out, get your screwdriver behind there, into there, and you'll see it's started coming out already. Now, there we go. That's the first one out. There's also one on the bottom, which is there. I've done the same on there. I've gone in, I've pulled it out. Now, I haven't looked behind here yet, so this is going to be live on camera. and those are out. So what you need the pliers for is literally, if you can't get to the heads, or the heads are mullered, all you do obviously is just get it under the head, come back. Where are you? There you are. Oh no, I can't get it. I got it. Just do that with the head. Focus. So under the head, pull it out, and you'll grab it. Okay, that's just if the heads are mullered. So in theory, this job could actually cost you £1 if you don't need them. Right, okay, so this is going to be quite good. I'm going to do this live on camera. We're going to have a look just how much mud and soil is in the back of this panel. Are you ready? Wow. Now, look at that. That is all mud. Now that goes back a couple of inches, and it also goes under that sill to that joint. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to set the camera up, I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to show you just how much has come out. I'm also going to show you the other side, and then we'll take a look at just how much dirt has actually come out of this vehicle, because that is really bad. Okay, if you don't get this out, it's going to rot your van, you're going to have rust all over the shop, and it's basically just going to kill your van. Okay, bear with me, I'm going to set the camera up. Let's take a look inside there now. There you go, that's a better view. Now usually this gets backed right up and it goes right up to the top here, to be honest, but I'm going to get this side out, I'm going to go around the other side, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is. I mean, look at this. Oh god, it's just solid, and that goes back 2 to 3 inches. I mean, that's not even the tip of the iceberg. Look at it. Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to carry on getting this out. I might get the screwdriver in there actually. Oh god, that's packed absolutely solid. Now, this is a job that you should probably do every couple of months maybe, depending on what sort of terrain and that you're going over. If you're doing fields and stuff, and you know your job takes you onto off terrain, should I say, then you might want to go a little bit more regular than that. But god, I'll show you the floor in a sec. You won't get your head around how much has come out. If you wanted to get pedantic about this, you could use a plastic trim tool. No doubt somebody's going to moan saying that I'm using a screwdriver and I've scratched the paint and all that type of thing, but in reality I haven't. So okay, that's pretty much out. There's just a little bit left in the bottom, which I'm just going to get out with my fingers. There's a very, very small amount that runs up the sill. So what I will do is fetch the van outside and put a hose pipe in here and just wash it out properly. But that's pretty empty now. Let's have a look at the floor. Now, as you can see, that is what's fell out. No doubt when I get the hose pipe in there, that will fetch even more out. I'm a bit OCD, so you know, for me, I know there's still dirt in there. It's got to come out. So I'm going to pull the van outside, wash it out with the hose pipe, and then I know it's absolutely free from dirt. Okay, so I was jumping the gun slightly. I forgot to do this side, standard practice. I've done this side now, however. Check this out. Look at that. That is just pure mud. Now, I know you're probably thinking that I've put them leaves in there, but they were inside there as well. So you've got leaves, you've got dirt, you've got mud, there's a stone, there's a barcode off something, not even sure where that's from, to be fair. Bits of electrical connections, just literally everything that's been chucked up off the road. What I'm going to do is, I'm now going to pull it outside, get the hose pipe in there, I'll try and explain this a little bit better. So basically what it does is it sits in there and it runs along there, but you can only get so far in. So this is the reason behind the hose pipe. So I can only get my fingers into about there, and obviously there's still dirt and grime and mud inside there. So I'm going to pull it out, I'm going to get the hose pipe on it, and then when I come back in, I'm going to put all this dirt together and I'm going to show you just how much we've got, because it's quite frightening really. If you think about that, that's caked all inside there, it's just rotting away. And that's why when you see Sprinter vans and Crafter vans, they've got the little bubble spots. Some of it is from road rash where it's thrown stones up, but a lot of the time it comes from the backside and it pushes its way out. So yeah, that's clear now pretty much apart from this bit. Hose pipe time. Right, see you in a sec. Well, wasn't that rather satisfying? Quite a bit of mud came out of there when I washed that out. Hopefully you saw it. So once you've got it back in, obviously that's nice and clean now. All you need to do is just pop these back in. So it's not too difficult. You just literally put the end of the clip. Let me just focus that. If this does come out, just gently push the end in just so it bites. Don't put it all the way in, obviously, because it won't go in properly then. Just put the end in, and then focus that. I like to just locate it straight through there first. Wiggle it in. Make sure it's nice and flush. You can push these with your finger. I just like to use your £1 pair of pliers that you've got from Poundland. That's the one. Second one should be roughly in line. That's all the way in. Gentle tap. Boom, job done. Right, then I'm back. I've washed my hands. As you can see, that is a pretty satisfying job, if I do say so myself. When that water comes out of there and it just fetches out all that gunk, the mud, the leaves, I just love it. It's like on the old cars, remember like the 80s cars where you used to get your hand up the wheel arch and just give it a bit of a wash out. It does wonders for the vehicle. I was trying to think of the best way to sort of portray this to you, of how much mud and dirt and that has come out. I thought the best way is this, because a lot of you van builders out there, like myself, you use like tubs of screws. So you'll have like drywall screws or like wood screws. So in B&Q, you've got the normal size sort of tubs like that. Have a look how much is in one of these. So that's a large tub of screws from B&Q, okay? Do you know what I mean? Look at the amount of dirt that's in there. Dirt, leaves, mud, just absolutely disgusting. That's wet as well, so obviously it's making the bodywork just rot from the inside out. That's a lot of dirt. That's from both sides. Give it a go yourself, see what you think. Some vans may have already been done, so if the inner arch has been off, you know, people may have cleaned it out. If they haven't, which 9 times out of 10 they haven't, you need to get in there, do what I've done, do what I've shown you in the video. You can't go wrong. It's one of them, it's just like one of them jobs. It's just half an hour, do you know what I mean? Half an hour, clean it out, get it done, put it back together, carry on. It just saves your van. Right, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Hopefully it's given you a nice little tip, something you can do on a weekend. It's easy enough to do. It'll prolong the life of your van. Pass it on to other people as well in the van life community. I don't really know if there's any other vans that are set up like that where they've got a cover on. But just mention it to them, say, like, you know, if you've got any hidden bits, so you pull a few pins off and you might be able to see inside, wash it out, job done. Okay, I'm going to leave you to it. Might do some more updates on this van as I go, but yeah, for now, I'm going to sign off and I'll see you later. Ta-ra!